Please tell us your fourth.
My fourth movie is, drum roll please, with no sound. Make sure you put a sound in there, okay? Uh,
What's up, guys? My name is Ed. This is Marissa, and this is Distant Critics. Today, we're going to go over our top 5 Adam Sandler movies. Now, to spice it up just a little bit, Marissa and I are going to do it draft style, which means if Marissa picks a movie, I can't pick that for my list. So we're going to go back and forth with that, and at the end, compare our top 5 Adam Sandler movies. Which list will be better? We got to wait and see. You gotta wait and see till the end of the video. Before we get into that, I know, Marissa, that Adam Sandler is your all-time favorite actor. Please tell us a little bit about him.
Adam Sandler, born September 9th, 1966, in Brooklyn, New York, is a comedian and actor renowned for his humorous roles in films like Happy Gilmore, The Waterboy, and Big Daddy. Rising to fame on Saturday Night Live, he's known for his distinctive comedy style and successful production company, Happy Madison Productions. Sandler's career spans both comedic and dramatic roles, solidifying his place as a beloved figure in entertainment.
I feel like everyone who meets Adam Sandler says that he's like a really down-to-earth guy. And you can feel that through his films. He's done incredible work. He's got a long list of movies that spanned, what is it, like 20, 30 years now? He's one of the greats. But with that being said, we got to narrow it down to our top 5. And I'm going to let you go first on who you want as your number 1 pick. Yes, I'm letting you have the first pick.
Okay. So my all-time, everybody that knows me knows that this is my all-time favorite movie. So, of course, I'm just going to go ahead and say it right now. 50 First Dates with Drew Barrymore, Adam Sandler. You got a whole Rob Schneider. My cat is named after Rob Schneider's character. So that says a lot. And I know line by lines. And when I went to Hawaii, I went and visited certain spots that they went and filmed at.
It's a little extra.
So I just think that this movie is just a perfect rom-com. Like,
yeah, 101 rom-com, that's what this is. I love this film as well. I know that this is your all-time favorite, so it was no surprise to me that was going to be your first pick.
I would have been so mad if you would have messed with me and picked that one just to mess with me.
Yeah, I was thinking about it, but I wanted you to go first because I wanted to save this next pick for me. And Mama told me to pick The Waterboy.
Okay. I figured you were gonna pick classic movies like that, so I kind of steered away from it and chose other ones.
Okay.
But The Waterboy is still really, really good.
Look, honestly, as a kid, I never even saw this film. I think I saw it for the first time like 4 years ago, and I fell in love with it. He's over the top. I love football. This is a football film, and Bobby Boucher is like one of the best characters I feel like Adam Sandler has put together. Like you said, it's a classic, and I love it so much. It's my favorite Adam Sandler film of all time.
Okay. Let me tell you my number 2. I have to add Drew Barrymore again. I just love their dynamic together. Their chemistry together, their dynamic together is phenomenal. So I'm going to choose Blended for my second one.
That's a good one. I love that film.
Because we're blending. Oh, so blending. Yeah, it's got to be my favorite one. My second favorite one. Terry Crews plays a big role in that too, which makes it really funny. Drew Barrymore has her little side with her family.
Real quick. Who do you like more working with Adam Sandler? Drew Barrymore or Jennifer Aniston?
See, I love my Jennifer Aniston, but I gotta say the chemistry between Drew Barrymore and Adam Sandler, Drew Barrymore is my top pick.
I agree. They're both great, but Barrymore and him is just like, it's an unstoppable duo.
And that movie is so funny. I love when movies are in different countries and stuff like that,
Hmm.
and I just thought it was so funny and original.
Yeah, I love that film too. I think I saw it with my mom for the first time, and that's like our inside joke to each other that we always just sing the blended song. Um,
Yeah.
yeah, it's a good one. I really like that as a second pick. But I'm gonna go in a different direction, and it's
Okay.
not like the '90s, but I feel like this is still a classic movie, and I'm picking Click. No,
Mm,
you don't like that film?
that's probably one of his movies that I'm not a fan of.
Oh man, I love that film. I should have left it for later on if I knew that. But first of all, you go in the past, you go in the future. Everyone wants to change their lives and feel a certain type of way, and they feel like if they could just do this one thing, that their life would be perfect. And I think that his character struggles with that throughout the whole film, and it makes it very connectable to the audience, but you see that doing that stuff isn't always the best way, and it gets super emotional towards the end, and you realize that the life that you're given is probably the best version of it because it's yours, it's unique, and I love that message through
Hmm.
this film.
I don't know. I just think it was a little too much. It was a little too muddy for me. It's like I was diving in mud and I couldn't really see the vision that much.
Okay,
But
all
that's
right.
just my personal take.
I think a lot of people are gonna like Click as number two. I want to know what your number three is though.
So my number three, I love this movie. I should have made this probably two, but I'm gonna have to go with Little Nicky.
Ooh, that's a good one. that's a
That
that's
is a good one.
That's another one of his good
I just love
characters.
it is, and it really shows like how far out he can act, and it shows his personalities and stuff. Because almost in every movie that he plays in is a different personality, regardless. But this one just really shows that, and I just think it's funny the difference between heaven and hell, earth and hell, and then how he spawns as that, and you have his other two little demons that are on the hunt for him. I don't know. I just think that he did a great job in that movie. Um, that's that should have been my number two, but it's gonna be my three right now.
Hey, I mean, you got it. It's on your list. I'm not taking anything away from it. For
That's
me,
true.
uh, see, I have one in my head, but I don't want you to take it later. So I'm just gonna say it right now, and it's gonna be Bedtime Stories. Another one you don't like? Oh my gosh, that's such a good one.
I didn't say I don't like it. It's just it shouldn't be on the top five.
Oh man, I once again I love that film. For me, I just love films that make you believe that anything is possible, and this is one of those films. I love getting into the adventure part of the films, and this is also of some sorts a rom-com as well. And then you got the "Don't Stop Believing" soundtrack. It just screams nostalgia to me. So I guess it just touches a special part in my heart.
Maybe it's been a while since I've seen it, and that's why I'm kind of like having these emotions about it. So maybe I'll sit down, be quiet, go sit in a little corner on my couch,
Give it a
and go
shot.
watch it again.
Give it a shot.
Yeah,
Your
I'll go
fourth
watch it
movie?
again.
Please tell us your fourth.
My fourth movie is, drum roll please, with no sound. Make sure you put a sound in there, okay? Is gonna be Grown Ups.
Grown Ups. Okay.
What? That should have had a way better emotion to that.
Well, you didn't like Bedtime Stories or Click, so don't come at me with that. No, Grown Ups is good. It's got a full cast as well, and all of them, they've got amazing chemistry.
They do, with the friendships and everything. And a lot of this too, they're friends in real life.
Mm-hmm.
Especially Rob Schneider and Adam Sandler. They're like best friends in real life. So you just kind of put all that together. You put a group of friends and say, "Hey, go ahead, film a movie." What do you think's gonna happen? Magic. That's what happens.
I feel like
Grown-ups.
so much of that movie is probably just improv and like just a good time.
Right.
Clearly they loved working together with each other because they made a Grown Ups too. But that's cool. As a fourth film, It's all right for me. Um, Now, me for my fourth film, I'm gonna go with a personal film that I feel like it's not my personality, but I love this so much because there's so many people in it that I love, and it's The Longest Yard.
Okay, I like that one. That's
Okay.
a good pick.
I didn't think you would have that on your list, but I wanted to put it on mine. I love the wrestlers, the football players, Michael Irvin, Stone Cold Steve Austin, Goldberg, like all of them, Chris Rock. It it's my whole childhood put into one movie in football, and I love football. And Adam Sandler, he does a great job in that film. It's just a guys movie.
It could be a girls movie too.
The female cheerleaders.
Oh my goodness. We're just gonna go ahead and skip that. Yeah, I think that's a good one. Moving on to number 5 though. I had trouble with number 5 because I didn't know if I wanted to go with more of a solo part or if I wanted to go with a couple dynamic. But if I'm going to choose, which is so hard, I'm going to choose anger management.
Ooh, that's a good one. I didn't even think of that. That's a good one.
Shows, yeah, we don't really see him in a lot of serious roles, but we see him a little bit serious when he's getting mad, right? When he has those anger issues, and blows up and stuff like that. So that kind of shows into his serious roles a bit, but then it's a comedy at the same time.
Yeah, even then he's over the top.
Funny. He is.
Man, that's a good one.
So that's gonna be my fifth pick.
That's a good one. And I thought about going with a serious role, something like Hidden Gems, but I wanted to go classic. And I'm gonna say Billy Madison.
Okay, I love Billy Madison.
Right.
I almost had that one as my runner-up.
I love Billy Madison. I love the classics. I almost had The Wedding Singer in here as well. I'm just such a sucker for nostalgia, and Billy Madison as a kid, like everyone loves that film. Everyone. I don't think there's not one person that says they don't like that film. So,
that is a good film.
With all that being said, we have our list of 5 films, Adam Sandler, of our personal opinion, top 5 films of all time. And I'm going to read your list real quick so people will know. You got 50 First Dates, Blended, Little Nicky, Grown Ups, and Anger Management. And I have Waterboy, Click, Bedtime Story, The Longest Yard, and Billy Madison. We want to know what you guys think of who has the better list. I think I have the better list. Marissa?
I think I have the better list. I think it's safe to say that we both have our own, little list and stuff, but mine's just a little bit more on top. So
Mine, you say, right? Okay. Well, we'll see what the people have to say. Leave in the comments who you think has the better list of Adam Sandler films.
we also want to know what other drafts you would like to see, so please leave a comment down below and let us know so we can turn your idea into reality.
And thank you guys so much for joining us today on Distant Critics.